unsolved. Now, this next video comes from Elijah Carter, who's a construction worker for a house that's being remodeled. It's been some time now that he's worked on this house, and he's just now realizing something about it that the property owner has never mentioned. In this house lies a hidden crawl space. Apparently, it was hidden behind a stack of drywall that no one had bothered moving until now, seeing that no one else is around. As it wasn't a work day, he explores the crawl space all by himself, but little does he know that this was a bad idea. The following is Elijah's video watch. But while I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just not founding this crawl space is because of this drywall. The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it, and I want y'all to check this out. So while I was here, I found this table, and I also found this extra space. Right here, you have a vent, right? Music. There. I think I just heard some footsteps. This can't be a music squatter. What was meant to be a short video for his Facebook group turns into something completely nightmarish for one. The sound of footsteps was heard on the floorboards, despite no one being there. And eeriest of all, the sound of someone talking and giggling was heard from somewhere inside, but to make things even more frightening, the door to the crawl space begins to open on its own. It's no wonder why Elijah bolted out of there at full speed, as it seems he wasn't alone now. If what he says is true, that there weren't any signs of someone being there the next day at work, then the question is begged. Just what exactly did Elijah encounter while being inside? This house in the following video, a man and his girlfriend are staying over at his aunt's house when they hear a strange noise from downstairs. Mind you, though, that no one else is home, guys. This is like really crazy. I don't know. I was wondering if something happened that what going on now? He couldn't capture the noise on camera, but there is something in this video that's worth pointing out before mentioning anything else. And that's the house itself. This Victorian home belongs to the man's and who, at this time, was traveling abroad for a few days while she was gone. The man known as Isaac and his girlfriend stayed over to look after the place and care for her dog Aunt, is overseas for the week, and she asked me and my girlfriend to come and take this a camera. She's watching us right now. Hey, Auntie. Now, the only thing in this house that isn't antiquated are the security cameras throughout the place. Although Isaac's aunt isn't home, she still wants to keep an eye on the property. But while looking at one of the cameras late one night, she notices something very strange. She immediately sends the recording to Isaac, who was totally spooked out by what was captured, while his girlfriend was inside a room. This was caught E for the noise. As it turns out, was just a draft affecting a door. But this one, according to them, doesn't appear to be affected by it, as it closes up differently. The door gently glides, as if someone was closing it quietly. Although freaked out by this, they weren't as terrified as what they experienced only days later now before showing this clip. It's worth noting that a common occurrence in this house is a broom that always falls over by itself. It usually happens at night, and it's always when it's in the dining room that it falls over one night. Isaac waits patiently for the broom to fall again, when all of a sudden this happens. Music, like many times, before the broom is on the ground, despite being placed initially upright against the wall, it seemingly falls by itself, or at least that's what Isaac thinks. He's been documenting every instance of the broom falling over, and not once has it occurred to him to check the security cameras around the house until recently. By checking, he could see how it keeps on doing this. So he tells his aunt to send him some recordings from specific dates of the camera inside the dining room where the broom falls over. He checks each one and doesn't notice anything weird, but when he checks again, he notices something in one video that leaves them beyond spooked. This is what he saw. Music. Isaac and his girlfriend were completely caught off guard upon seeing this for sure. The broom falling on its own is creepy, but this is something out of a horror movie. A strange dark figure stands at the window before disappearing into thin air. It's only there momentarily and gone when Isaac is present. But its disappearance wouldn't be the creepiest part about this because according to the couple, this figure looks like a child. If that's the case, then this makes this next video even creepier. According to them, they may have found something to explain what they saw. Take a look. All right? So we found something that might explain what happened last night. These tiles are of two children that lived here at some point. This is memorialized. Yeah, they memorialized him by putting him on a tile on this fireplace. And I swear, this is the kid that I saw. These tiles, as they would later find out, are meant to honor those who passed away. In this case, it's meant to memorialize the two kids on the fireplace. However, neither the couple nor the aunt has any idea who these kids are. She only knows that they used to live in this house over a century ago. Given all that's happened during their stay, the couple believe that a ghost was caught on camera, but more specifically, the ghost of one of these kids. If that's so, then this makes what was captured pretty freaky. But as with all videos, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or is there something that could explain all these occurrences? Let me know your thoughts on this one. In this next video, a young girl is playing in front of a display cabinet while her mother records her from a distance, although seeming like a random recording. Something about this moment holds a special place in the mom's heart. Amanda, the mother, isn't just recording a random, cute moment, but instead she's recording a heartfelt video in which her daughter plays with her mother's ear. The display cabinet holds the ashes of Amanda's mom, who passed away only a month ago, and it was just now that she saw her daughter talking to the Ann inside. Understandably, Amanda was moved. During the time that Amanda took this video, she didn't notice anything strange. It was only after reviewing the footage that she saw it. A dark silhouette passing in front of the camera as her daughter plays in the distance to Amanda. This supposed apparition wasn't completely unknown, as she had a feeling that this was her mother. She took it as a sign from her, letting her know that she's still there, despite being physically gone. Although others think that something else was captured, she strongly believes that this had been her mother. But let me know what you think. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Creepy. On December 19th of 2023, a hospital surgeon is freaking out after seeing something that she couldn't believe. According to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately, as she states something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted for anyone who could help explain. This Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch at Chromic Cat Gut. The difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go back. Okay, so here we have two different kind of sutures, polypropylene monofilament and chromic cat gut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal DED, and the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days, literally tearing up right now. I saw it, you saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Can you please just show yourself? Oh, okay, I'm scared. Just give me a sign, do whatever you want. Oh, that's great. What was meant to be a simple lesson on sutures had turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany writes that she had caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the window, which then quickly fled away to the other side of the hospital. It was brief, but terrifying enough to put Tiffany in a state of shock. She couldn't exactly tell what it was that she saw, but based on what others have reported seeing at this hospital, Tiffany thinks this may have been the so-called ghost of this place. Almost everyone there has either seen or heard something strange, and for some reason, it's the women's restroom. That's by far the most haunted. For this reason, Tiffany hurries over to the spot, but nothing is seen, that is, until minutes later when this is captured. A door opens on its own, and eerily a dark figure rushes past the automatic doors. But even more unsettling is the fact that it quickly moves from one side to the other. Its fleeting motion only makes it creepier now. To this day, there's only 1 or 2 videos on this account that talks about this incident. Aside from those, not much has been said about this. But unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains. Mystery. Now, the source of this next video is unknown, as it was submitted to me by someone who only sent this clip. However, they do give some information according to them. This clip originates from a city in Brazil, or a man noticed a strange-looking person in the middle of a road. Whoever this person was didn't seem to be acting normal. In fact, this person wasn't doing anything, as they weren't moving at all. They were frozen in place, unbothered by anything around them. But after the man took a closer look, he quickly began to record he was filming just in case no one would believe what he saw. A figure resembling a person is seen standing still. However, no head or chest is seen. Only the lower half of this body is visible. But as if more parts of this body couldn't disappear, the figure completely vanishes after motorcyclist crosses its path. Now there is nothing. It's as if the figure had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist after passing by now. Whether or not this was supernatural remains a mystery. But as always, I'll let you be the judge on what was captured, just what could possibly explain the partial figure that was caught on camera. It's late at night when a man named Taylor immediately takes out his phone to record something in his girlfriend's house. He's by himself, and for the first time he's hearing what his girlfriend often hears at night, but never records on camera. At this moment, the sound of someone walking back and forth is heard from upstairs. The thing is, though, no one else is home except Taylor. My front camera is smashed, but I'm here in my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always said it's not haunted because the house is a little old. What it sounds like. There's somebody upstairs, I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care who's up there. Oh my God. They're like, it's top of the stairs, come down these stairs, and I will swing on you. I promise. Music idly, the sound of charging footsteps is heard, descending the staircase and heading towards Taylor, and as promised, he lunges at whatever it was that was heading towards him. Although losing his balance upon doing so, he continues to record on the off chance that something else happens. Unfortunately, nothing does, but at least the sounds from earlier have stopped now. While most people tend to run away from paranormal occurrences, it is refreshing to see someone do something different. But as some believe, it might be best if he didn't confront the ghost in this house, regardless ghost or not. It is nice to see a different kind of reaction. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future video.